Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Go Local Live contributor Chelsea Gay here in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center with our weekly segment on what is happening in Rhode Island. And our first guest today is Anna Thompson from the Cove pop-up in Providence and also from the Cove Center.
Yep.
So thank you so much for joining us, Anna.
Thanks for having me.
We're here to talk a little bit about last-minute gifting for those people who may have some shopping still left to do. I know you're definitely out there, but also last-minute gifting with a purpose. So we want to hear a little bit more about the store. Yeah, and I think everybody will be very interested to hear about the background. So before we get into kind of the products and how the pop-up came to be, let's talk a little bit about the Cove Center itself and kind of your position there.
So I am essentially the art teacher. I'm the studio arts coordinator at the Cove Center, which is a day program for adults with developmental disabilities. We also have a residential program. We're part of the Groden Network over on Manton Avenue here in Providence.
So the Cove Center itself is a day center for disabled individuals to go and to practice art. And are there other classes? Is it educational? Give us an idea of kind of what.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got all kinds of community-based things going on. People are going out for jobs.
Okay.
We have a greenhouse on North Main Street where we grow plants. That's a big employment program. So because it's the adults that we're working with, employment is our focus.
Okay.
So we're trying to come up with creative ways for folks to make some money and have a positive experience with that, or to have a steady job.
And how can you get involved in the program? How can you become an attendee if you are someone that has a disability or a mental disability, or if you know someone who is? Is there a way?
Yeah, and I'm not terribly familiar with our intake process, but you could reach out to the Cove Center and find out.
But it's pretty accepting. I mean,
yeah.
It's
Yeah, we get new people all the time.
And so as the art teacher, you probably see some really great and awesome artwork come through your door. So how did the idea come about to start offering this for purchase?
So we started a ceramics program probably 2 years ago. And the way our ceramics program works is one artist does the texture and a different artist does the glazing, and then when that piece sells, each person gets a little cut of the money.
Okay.
So that's a really great thing because some of our very challenged individuals that we work with have a little bit of opportunity.
Okay.
So I have a guy who uses a drumstick, and that's what he uses to make his texture, and he can bang that drumstick into the clay and he makes the most beautiful texture that looks like bubbles. And when those pieces sell, he gets money.
Okay.
So it's a huge
awesome.
win for him.
So you found out about the space. How did that happen?
Well, I was selling our ceramic work at PVD Fest, and I met
big event. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. And I met Margaret from Craftland, and she said Craftland started as a holiday pop-up, and I thought, oh, that's the golden ticket right there.
Yeah.
So she said I should reach out to the folks at Cornish, who donated very generously the most beautiful space to us. It's 233 Westminster Street.
It's a great space.
Yeah,
no big windows. It's
I know,
gorgeous.
Yeah. So we are in the middle of our 6th week. So Sunday's our last day. And I reached out to colleagues of ours at Flying Shuttles, which is another day program, and RHDRI, another day program with awesome art components, and said, I need all the work you guys have. And so we filled up the space and we have a store. Awesome.
And so talk about the impact on the artists when you were able to tell them that their products were going to be in a store in downtown. Are they actually working at the store? Are they getting to see their products being sold? Tell me a little about that.
That's been awesome. We've had so much positive community engagement for our guys. I have folks working with me in the store almost all of the time. So that's great because we get to practice being a greeter or saying happy holidays, and they get to nudge folks into buying their products, which is great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And so you brought us a lot of really awesome stuff.
Yeah,
Let's talk through what we have here, and if you can give me a little bit of background on the artists who made each piece, if you know it, that would be really great too.
Yeah, I know a little bit, especially about my guys. So I would love to tell you about this awesome bowl. So one of my guys, Jerry, is a very talented artist, and he loves gas stations. So he will draw very perfectly gas pumps into all of his bowls.
So for a car enthusiast, that would be a very...
Or, somebody who needs a bowl with gas stations in it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
LA Lights even has the
there's
gas
a sign
in there. That's amazing.
Yep, and he'll talk about the different styles of gas pumps, an old one, a new one, on and on.
These look like vintage.
Yeah.
They're not like your average Cumberland Farms
Right.
pump with the TV. They're the old ones.
Totally.
And now, so he's the designer, and then you said someone else actually glazes the piece. So
Yeah, so the gentleman that you met this afternoon is my best glazer.
Okay.
And he glazed this bowl.
Yep.
And yeah.
So he's in the store working. I did meet him, and he was delightful. Had the whole spiel down. So you've got some good employees
a
over
warm
there.
welcome.
So tell me about these wooden cutting boards, the edge ends, because these are beautiful.
This is awesome. So this is really the fourth presence in the store. So it's the Cove Center, Flying Shuttles, RHDRI, and then there's a company called Edge and End, which is an offshoot of Lormer Workshops, which is a beautiful local Rhode Island table company, and they make just
those are in the store too, by the way. If you
beautiful tables.
If you've got a pretty penny to spend.
Yeah.
But they're gorgeous. I mean, I was just telling them. I was like, oh.
If anybody needs a table, come see me.
Yes.
So they use the scraps from the table company, the edges and the ends.
Okay.
And
edge and end.
Yeah, exactly. And shape the boards. And our guys, they've hired our guys to do sanding and finishing. So the whole company was created to employ the IDD community. So I have these two sizes with me, and then I brought a giant one too.
Wow. And actually, I meant to ask you the price point on the bowl as well as these.
Okay, the bowl's $35.
Okay.
This one is $56.
It's beautiful. Nice cheese board.
Yeah.
Cheese enthusiast.
Yeah. And somebody told me cut on one side and serve on the other. So you keep one side perfect.
Keep one side perfect. That's good advice.
Smart.
Very good advice.
And then this one's $28.
That's also a smaller amount of cheese. Everything in my mind is
one piece of cheese. No. And then this one's $48. So good range.
And these come from the tables. They're the scraps of the tables, so they're helping repurpose that, and then they're also sanded down by your guys. That's amazing.
Yeah, they are creating jobs.
And now let's talk about these metal pieces, because these are really awesome as well.
These are sculptures that come from an artist at Flying Shuttles named Roy.
Okay.
And he makes lots of cars. This one that I brought is this fabulous crane with the hook, and I bought a lawnmower that he made that is too good. And then this is a tree with all these great beads that I thought was like kind of Christmassy, but not like overdone.
No, not over
it's
the top.
subtle.
It's beautiful.
So,
and I love the little bowls. These are great little condiment bowls, or I don't know.
Or like a salt cellar.
A salt cellar, yes. And these are made by your students in the ceramics class as well.
Yep.
Same as the creator of this bowl?
Nope, different artist.
Okay,
different artist. This is one guy that does this is a coil pot, so it's a slightly different technique. Those are made with slabs.
Okay.
And he does these coils, and then we glaze them. He's mine.
And then this here is an original art. This is a sketch, correct?
Yep, this is a drawing that colored pencil piece from RHDRI.
Okay.
Raymond is the artist, and he has tons of vehicles that are this like really collapsed perspective. You're just right on top of mostly vehicles, but there's a couple that are the band Kiss. So if there's any Kiss lovers.
Oh, but he has them in the store. There's Kiss. Oh, awesome. That's
Come
great. I mean, why wouldn't you sketch that? And then you've got a large piece behind you.
This beautiful painting.
That is very
wild?
Beautiful, yeah. So colorful. It'd be great in like a kid's room, or even as like an accent piece on a wall. Yeah. It's really beautiful.
So this piece is $60. This is Paul, who is a Flying Shuttles artist.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
And these are also, these cards are from Flying Shuttles as well.
They are.
So if you're looking to give out Christmas cards with your gifts, these are really awesome little snowmen. And then that is beautiful. That's the
little house,
a little winter
Christmas
house. So you're kind of winding down in the 6 weeks. Talk to me about the success. Were you surprised? I mean, how's everything been going?
We've had a blast. It's been awesome. Our block that we're on Westminster Street is so sweet. We have the best neighbors.
Someone brought you a mimosa, you said that.
Yeah, someone brought me a mimosa.
Encouraging day drinking. That's good.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. And yeah, we have, we couldn't have had a better time.
And so you've been able to kind of give this back to the artists at the Cove Center, and has this has gone on to positively benefit their lives? I mean, has it been a noticeable
big time
benefit to you?
Yep, everybody's going to get a paycheck, which is, everybody loves a paycheck. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you guys are done on Sunday. So
Yep,
any
last
last minute gifters, you have to get in before Sunday, 10 to 6?
10 to 6.
Okay, and then what's next for you after Sunday? What's the plan? Because this was so successful.
I know. We're going to do something, but I don't know what it is yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to kind of go back and recalibrate, and I really hope that we can do this again next year because it has been fabulous. But lightning's kind of struck, you know, it's like we got this perfect space and we were able to pull in perfect partners and, you know, everything just kind of worked out great. And so I hope that we can make that happen again in this way or in some other way. But I have an Instagram that's at Cove Pop-Up, and that is the best way to kind of keep tabs on our next
On where
steps.
you're going to be next. And so talk to me a little bit about the experience of having a store on Westminster Street in downtown Providence. I mean, what's that been like for you? Has it
I'm a shop
been
girl.
positive? Has it been what?
I'm a shop girl.
Oh, you're a shop girl.
Yeah.
It's like you're a shop girl. What are you talking about? I was like, we're back to that now. No, so tell me about your experience having a store in downtown. I mean, have you had a warm reception? Has it been difficult?
Yeah,
I mean,
we've had an amazing reception.
Okay.
I think it's been great.
You feel like you're a part of the community.
Yeah, and the In Down City group, they're like constantly posting about us in this just beautiful way. We have gotten so much lovely support. It's been awesome.
Awesome. And, you know, we didn't talk about one other thing is the gift wrapping, which you
yeah.
guys also have, which is really great, an extra little bonus. So talk to us about that.
So we will wrap any gift, whether you buy it from us or not.
Really?
For any price.
Ah.
Don't bring an elephant or something crazy.
Well, yeah, if someone pulls up in a car. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
We could make like a giant bow. We could figure that out.
And so the proceeds of that are obviously, those are going back to the Cove Center as well?
Yeah, that's donation to the program, so we can
Awesome.
buy more art supplies and
Great.
make more stuff.
Well, thank you for joining us. This is an awesome program. I had honestly no idea what the backstory was before I went in and saw it with my own eyes. It's really great. It's just a very warm environment. So if you're downtown or not, go and check it out this weekend before Sunday. You can get some really great and thoughtful gifts that go back to a great cause. So.
And free parking.
Oh, I didn't know that. Free parking.
2 hours of free parking.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
So you can park for free.
So don't bother with the meter.
Go and get some wines next door and do some homeware shopping, and then stop on by to find a really, really unique artifact that goes back to an awesome cause. And then if people want to learn more about the Cove Center as a whole, how can they do that?
I think the website would probably be the
Head on to the
best
website, and that's just kind of a way to see the programs.
Yeah.
Do you guys have volunteer programs or anything like that you can help out?
Yeah, we've got all kinds of ways to help out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on and chatting with me and for showing
thanks
us.
for having me.
Yes, and
This
make
was
sure
great.
you let all the artists know that their work was
I will.
on Go Local Live.
I know,
and we're very excited to be showcasing these beautiful pieces.
Great.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back with Jennifer from riblogger.com. We're going to talk about winter activities and 50 things to do for New Year's Eve. I'm going to see if she can list them all. We'll be right back in just a few minutes.